Hey guys, I want to applaud you for staying with me in this process and encourage you to consider the tremendous impact we can make in the lives of your students with this system. Up to this point, you should have received arena assessment instructional videos plus a couple really cool infographics on the perfect storm and the 7 myths of purpose. What was the most shocking statistic for you? Mine was real easy. College cost has increased 400% in the last 30 years. It's more important than ever to provide young people with the clarity they need to get the right education the first time. That's why we created the arena assessment. I believe when used properly, this tool can provide the most accurate results and direction for your students. In essence, I've taken over 10 years of research and literally tens of thousands of dollars in training to create a tool that can provide a solution in less than 30 minutes. I can make that claim because I've seen it happen. Take Heather as an example, a young lady from Detroit who used this system and literally changed her life. As a senior, Heather had the next 4 years of her life mapped out. Or was it that her parents did? Now don't get me wrong, parents should be the primary influence in a child's life. I'm a parent myself. The only problem with this example was that Heather's parents were planning her future for her. They wanted her to be an engineer. Their rationale was she could get a good job and make lots of money. All fine if Heather wanted to be an engineer. Well, she didn't. Heather wanted to be a teacher, and her passion and talents reflected that. She loved working with kids and had a natural gift of connecting with them. Or take John, who I met at Hamline University in Minnesota, who was desperate because his parents were spending over $40,000 a year for him to take classes. The only problem was John still didn't know what his major should be. Through the use of the assessment, in less than 30 minutes, I was able to help John get the direction and confidence he needed. So the question I have for you is this: do you want this for your students? Before you answer that question, let me be Paul Harvey for a minute and give you the rest of the story on Heather. I get a message in my Facebook account that says this: after talking with you, I want you to know I took the leap of faith and decided to pursue a degree in education. This was a very hard thing to do. Well, 2 months after making the decision, I received notice that I will be receiving a $50,000 scholarship to finish my degree and do what I was created to do. Thank you for your words of wisdom and guidance. I'm so excited to be doing exactly what I should be doing in this life. Again, the question is this something that you want for your students? If it is, when you license codes from us, you're going to receive several things. Number one, you're going to receive the use of the arena assessment and get the 4 outputs. First of all, the defined arena, the most accurate measurement of passion and talent. You'll get the custom mascot where you identify natural gifting in someone, a scoreboard that affirms the good inside each of your students, and a purpose statement that'll bring clarity to their life. You'll also have access to the Locker Room Exercise 1 on character, Locker Room Exercise 2 on cultural influence, and Locker Room Exercise 3 on how to determine the demand for jobs within any arena. You're also going to receive a 30-day guarantee. So if at any time in the first 30 days you're not totally satisfied with what this is doing, no questions asked, just return it. Now, if that's not enough, let me give even more value to you. Any schools that license at any level in the next 48 hours, it doesn't matter if it's 50 codes or 250 codes, will receive everything previously mentioned plus 20% more codes to be used any way you desire. You can use them with your parents, your board members, or your students. Number 2, you'll receive free access to a live 90-minute webinar that will train any person or group of people in your building on how to use this tool most effectively. And last, the first 2 schools to sign up will receive 1 extra special bonus. I will do a 90-minute live session in your school with your junior and senior students to go over their arena assessment results. Now, to be clear, for schools that license today, you're going to get use of the arena assessment, the 4 outputs of the defined arena, the custom mascot, the scoreboard, and the purpose statement. You're also going to receive Locker Room Exercise 1, Locker Room Exercise 2, and Locker Room Exercise 3 to be used by your students. You'll also receive, if you sign up in the next 48 hours, 20% more codes to be used any way you desire. You get free access to the live 90-minute webinar to train any person or group of people in your building on how to use the tool most effectively. And last, if you're one of the first 2 schools to sign up, you're going to receive really an amazing bonus. I'll be on site in your school and do a 90-minute live session with your junior and senior class to go over their Arena assessment results. Now, let me ask you one final question. When your students reach college, one wrong class in a moderately priced university is going to cost them $1,000. Is the price of licensing these codes for your students worth the tens of thousands of dollars you'll save them? If it is, go to the licensing page now and place your order. Once we receive your order, codes will be generated and bonuses will be unlocked for you. Take care, and I look forward to serving with you. I look forward to partnering with you, and most of all, I look forward to bringing purpose to the lives of your students each and every year.